I know a lot of us in the spiritual community, the reason that we're here is because we have a lot of problems in our life, right? Like at the original reason that we probably arose or arrived at the point that we're at in our lives right now is because we've had a lot of suffering. We had depression, trauma, mental health problems. And today I want to talk about depression today because I had a bout with it yesterday. We're not perfect human beings. That's an oxymoron, actually. To be perfect is to not be human, right? Because to be human is imperfect. So that's kind of like the paradox of humanity, is that we are constantly striving for perfection, but we are inherently imperfect because we are human. And that's what it means to be human, is to be imperfect. But the point that I'm trying to get at is, if you are looking for a way to beat your depression, as in to get out of it and to never experience it again, and if you ever convince yourself that you are never going to feel pain again, then you're lying to yourself. And you're holding yourself to a standard that isn't attainable for you. It is normal to feel depressed sometimes. It's normal to not like yourself sometimes. It's normal to not like other people sometimes. The only way that you're ever going to get out of that is probably by isolating yourself and sitting in a room and meditating constantly, like the monks in monasteries. And even they, I'm sure, even though they might not tell you, they probably don't feel so great sometimes either. You're not perfect. You're going to get depressed. You're going to get down, and that's okay. You can sit with that. You can sit down, and the best thing that you can do for yourself when you're depressed is to observe the fact that you are depressed. The fact that you are experiencing this negative emotion. Why? And you can ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? And is there anything that I can do about it right now? Is there any way that I can overcome this in this moment? And you have some options there. Your options are to either sit and observe and be with it and observe it and understand it and try to figure out what it's comprised of, try to figure out why you feel this way, try to figure out where it's coming from, and if there's anything you can do about it. Just sit and experience, what is this? What is this experience that I'm having right now? Because depression is a broad term, and actually every time that we get depressed, it's a completely different experience from the last time that we got depressed. It's not the same thing over and over again. It's always something different. Because every time that you overcome one bout of depression or one bout of feeling this negative way that you feel, you've dealt with that. And so the next time that it happens, it's something else coming in. And so it's a new chance for you to observe this weak spot. It's this new chance for you to observe this wound that you have, this pain that you're feeling. And one of your other options is to get up and move, to go out into nature and experience, the sun on your skin, and breathe in fresh air, and do the things that you enjoy to do, and the things that you enjoy doing, rather. Those are your options. And the thing that you have to realize is that there are situations in this world that you will experience that can actually hurt you, right? People, you will experience trauma in this world. People will leave you, or you'll lose people. People in your life will die or leave, or things won't always go your way, and those are things that can hurt you. But your depression cannot hurt you, not unless you give it power to. Your depression cannot kill you unless you give it the power to. Your depression cannot ruin your life unless you give it the power to. You have to, and I don't want to simplify this. This is not like an easy thing to do. I'm not trying to make it sound like it's easy to do this. But if what you can do and what would be beneficial for you when you are experiencing depression is to learn how to not let it overpower you. Learn how to separate yourself from that experience and understand that you do, regardless of what you think, you do actually have the power to do the things that you want regardless of the fact that you're experiencing depression. You do actually have the power to function as a human being regardless of the fact that you're experiencing depression. And sometimes maybe you don't want to, and that's okay. You know, like I said, I don't want to oversimplify this. I don't want to make it seem like I'm downplaying depression, because I'm absolutely not. Depression fucking sucks sometimes. It really is. You know, sometimes it just feels like you don't even want to get out of bed. You know, and I'm not trying to downplay that at all. I just want you guys to remember, because I care about you and love you, I want you to remember that if you're experiencing that right now, you do actually have the power to overcome it. And if you think that you don't, it's an illusion. It's a trick that you are playing on yourself. And it is a loop that you will get caught in. And that you do right now, right this instant, have the ability to break out of. So, something really beautiful that you can do for yourself is to journal. Is to write things down. You know, it's never a bad idea to do that. It's never a bad idea to take the thoughts in your head and put them on paper. It's never a bad idea, because you can get a better idea of what is going on. Because the other thing is that sometimes it's difficult for us to observe inwardly. Sometimes it's difficult for us to understand what's going on in our head and to understand why we're feeling the way we are. And one of the easiest ways to get a better grip on that is to pull out a pen, pull out a piece of paper, and write down the first thing that comes to mind. Because if you do that, 5, 10, 15 minutes, you'll get to this point where you stop thinking about what you're writing and you're just writing. And whatever comes out is what's sort of, in your subconscious mind in a way. And it's a very helpful practice. I'm going to do another video like right after this one that I'll release another day, but it's another journaling technique that is it's proven that it will help your mental health. This is scientifically proven. So I'll do that in the next video. But I hope that this helps some of you guys, because I can feel the air is heavy. I can feel that the air is heavy right now, and I think that everybody can. So probably some of you guys are pretty down, because I've been pretty down for the past couple days. And I'm just trying to, raise myself back up. So much love to you guys. Thanks for being here. The Discord server in the description. If you haven't joined, please join the Conscious Path. It's a really great place. I haven't been in there in a while. I keep saying I'm gonna like be more involved, and I feel bad because I recede and then get bogged down, but it's just the way life is. I'm trying, and I see the efforts that my friends that are running that server, which are people just like you guys, just viewers, and they put together this beautiful community. I really didn't even do anything. Kath Jennings is helping a lot, and Girls Do Philosophy. I don't know if she wants me to say her real name, so I'm not going to say it. And there these people, Geo and Rick Chimney, and if you go in there, you'll know who I'm talking about. Shout out to you guys. Thank you and Light Being. Thank you guys for running that server, because you're doing an incredible job. And Dingus. I can put everybody's name. I don't want to put, it's hard. Things get hard sometimes. I'm going to feel bad if I miss somebody now. It's okay, I'll talk about you in the next video. I love you guys. Much love. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.